this whole issue, time and again, India had raised concerns regarding the Sikh extremists that have been given safe havens in Canada. In your view, does India really have a legitimate concern regarding Khalistanis that are operating in Canada?
I believe India does, and it's transpiring from, of course. I mean, we have had the Air India bombing back in 1985, which till date remains Canada's worst ever terror attack. Unfortunately, it does not have the kind of traction that 9/11 had in the US because most of the victims were of Indian origin. So it is not exactly, as you can imagine, it's not exactly taught or spoken about here in Canada. In fact, there was a poll done last year which found that 9 out of 10 Canadians are not aware or have little knowledge about the Air India bombing. So that itself tells you, why the Canadian government does not look into the Khalistani issue seriously. And also, you must understand, I mean, this is not specifically a problem with Canada, but a broader issue with the West. The Khalistan movement does not pose a direct threat to the West, at least not often. So hence, you would see, which is why you see Western countries try and downplay or ignore India's pleas, no matter how legitimate India's concerns may be. And the other factor is the misunderstanding of what the movement actually means. Now, Canada, I believe, is conflating separatist militancy with legitimate religion. They assume that all Sikhs are Khalistanis and all Khalistanis are Sikhs. And that's where the problem lies fundamentally. Yeah, there was a UK government commissioned Bloom Review report, which was published last year, that found Khalistani activists in the UK exploiting government ignorance, threatening and intimidating Sikhs, brainwashing and recruiting youth, and raising funds from Sikh temples to promote their movement. And in fact, the review concluded by cautioning the British government that they need to be careful about the subversive, aggressive, and sectarian actions of many of these pro-Khalistan activists, and make sure that the wider Sikh communities are protected from them, and they should not be tolerated. So that in itself is rather significant. But you can see that when it comes to applying it, the Trudeau government refuses to look into it for partisan gain. So that's where fundamentally the problem lies with Canada today.
All right. Let's